Good morning. Happy Monday. I'm coming to you like this, recording in my office to communicate something really clear. That just because we're in isolation and it's a time of restriction, it doesn't mean that our care and our presence has to stop. In fact, it's actually an invitation to be able to do what we did before, but do it in new, interesting, and creative ways. To use mediums like this to come to you in a virtual way, to still show you that we're present and we care. We've been meeting a lot as Student Life Services to think through how we can do what we did before, to bring what we did in a physical space into a virtual platform. Because just because we're in a time like this, we don't want to just stop. We don't want to just finish. We want to still be here for you. That even though you're a student now in a distant context, it doesn't mean that we can't still have an Avondale experience and be together and be with each other and do community. We just have to think and do it slightly differently. So, at the moment, this is the plan. Every Monday and Friday, I want to come to you like this. As a department, Student Life Services, we're going to do a bunch of other things. We've got them in the works, but right now I want to let you know about this. Coming to you every Monday and Friday to touch base, but also bring about a small devotional, an inspiring word of some sort to help you wherever you find yourself. Maybe bring you a bit of comfort, a bit of strength, and bring that hope. So what we want to call this, and I love the name's like a little bit lame, but kind of cool, and I love it. Every Friday we do this thing here on campus called SALT, where we come together as a community and spend time with each other and worship God. So this little touch point, this way that we come together through this medium, we've decided to call it a pinch of salt, which, like I said, kind of lame, but I kind of love it. So this is a pinch of salt. And we're going to come to you. I'm going to come to you every Monday and Friday and talk like this. And we're going to do things like this and try different things across the board. And we might get some things right. We might get them wrong. But we're keen. And we just want to let you know that we're here. We're here in this content setting, but also not just in a virtual space, but we're here for you in real time. That our chaplains, me here on the Lake Macquarie campus and Dreen in our Sydney campus, we're here and we're available in real time. That, yeah, we've got content like this that we can put out and different events that we want to do in a virtual space, but we want to let you know that we're here for you too, that if you want to chat, we're here and we're available. Because, yeah, as chaplains, we do things like prayer and Bible studies, and those things are really important. And if you want those things, that's awesome, let us know. But we're also good just to chat to talk to. Want to let you know we're here and that you don't need a real big, flashy reason to want to talk. Just let us know that you're wanting to chat, and we're here, wanting to do that. So that's what we've got. But before I let you go, I want to bring you just a small devotional word, and it's in the book of Genesis. And it comes right in the beginning of the Bible. In fact, it's one of the first couple of verses. And let me just grab it. It's Genesis chapter 1 if you wanted to look it up. It's chapter 1. I'm going to read from verses 1 and 2, and you've probably heard these verses, but here we go. It says, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth." And then here's the verse 2. "The earth was formless and empty, and darkness covered the deep waters. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the surface of the waters." That verse 2, that for me is the kicker, and I love it. In verse 2 it says, "The earth was formless and empty, and darkness covered the deep waters." The rest of chapter 1 of the book of Genesis goes through a creation story, and it talks about how God brings beauty and wonder from that chaotic and empty and desolate place. Whatever your view is on creation and how the world came into existence, the book of Genesis kicks off and it says something simple yet beautiful and profound, that once there was chaos and void. But in that space, a space of chaos and void and disaster and nothingness, it's from that place that God brought beauty and wonder and everything we see around us now. God created from chaos. He brought beauty and order from darkness and void. So that means that in our darkness and void and chaos, God is present. And he is in the business of bringing beauty from chaos and darkness, bringing form and order and purpose from void and nothingness. So even though we can look out from our place of isolation and see things aren't going beautifully and how we would have thought they should have gone at this point in the year 2020, know that your God is present, that God has been in the business of creating beauty and wonder from chaos since the very beginning. That's the word I wanted to bring to you this morning. So we'll talk soon. But in the meantime, stay safe, keep hope, and we'll talk soon.